like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when the stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shot them like real prop. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name?
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker. We're off from Arrowhead. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He takes it down to the 33. A big 34-yard pickup there. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Daniels now on 1st down. Taking a shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Top 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Chiefs pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Yeah, and such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off Trey Amos. The 50. He's at the 30. And then his 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready. Warriors 70. 60 broadcast. 60 back. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play fake here, Daniels. Decent game here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and short, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Dragon 60. Viking 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He's going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Getting out to his left. He's got it deep downfield. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's the Chiefs' 1st down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, not like this, an interception! Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it, takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 37 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's Mahomes now. Buying some time left. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Spice it.
Goes right on the run. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, and even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's 4th and goal. Mahomes to throw for it. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready. Liking 18. Trap 50. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. He scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got a single eye or 2 eye. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, now Now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
55. Get it. Ready, ready.
The final throw before the break. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
How you do it, man?
You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that, mister? No.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Ball down at the 2, that sets up first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
25 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
For the two-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. On that 2-point opportunity, a fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go. 18, 5 in. 65, 20.
Daniels from the pistol. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, First and 10. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing is Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Rolling out to his left. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 57, 57.
First down.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. This is
Wow.
another interception. Picked up by Frankie Louvu. Has room down the left sideline. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick
Tough.
six.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. On the return, here's Nico Mejia. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Hey, Riplet, Riplet. Yellow. Hey, coach. I'm going. Yellow. Attack, attack.
Back to work they go after the interception. He finds Brown right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes out to the left. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Buys time, rolling right. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Flush down now to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing again, Mahomes.
Wow.
Left side as it ends up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, 43, 43.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57, 57. Oh, yellow, yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Looking quickly here.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
A second down run by Pacheco. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Pat, 70 Rangers. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Drops this one off to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Washington first down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders down by only 3. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Check. 19, Charger, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They kick the running back in motion.
First down, Washington.
Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a first and 20.
Go. 70, Wolf. Ready.
Firing quickly on the line, Daniels. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Forced out to his right. just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
79 Broncos.
Desperation time here on 4th. We're going to say he did not get down in bounds. He made the grab, Brock, had enough to move the chains, but the throw just took him too close to that sideline. We've got a turnover on downs. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion. It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football.
And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Y'all can't talk about basic.
Ready to get this game started? Here's NHfendiii. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 line on a vertical effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This is ahead for about 5. It's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they went after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off to the air now. Has the connection to right. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, give some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Like 20.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. This gets the 1st and more. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's in, so how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's got a gain of 6 there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play action now with Purdy.
49ers.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against you.
On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 15. And a 49er first down.
And they just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air again. Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Well, they didn't match touchdown and two-point conversion, but I think it's a confidence builder nonetheless. Nice possession, score points, offense, special teams do their job. Now the defense can rise to the occasion.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Sailors now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here's Gall. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he can't on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. gain of 22. That is good for Detroit first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
That's on Porter again. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Taking the deep shot there on first down. No one connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up for 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
San Francisco.
From the red zone now. Now comes out the screen. Here's Robinson. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
49ers 11.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
NHfendiii set to kick off.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw from Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This 32 yards out on the right hash. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Bates kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch made underneath by the back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he gets around 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stick with McCaffrey. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. That means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 7. 1st down, San Francisco.
Purdy setting up that play action. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
At the 2-yard line.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
He's got it, and he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Wow.
Cons on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They need a little bit there. Kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, and no margin for error.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get...
Oh, they went for it and got it. And that's going to be a safety. Well, Brock, we get paid to do this, so we're going to do our best to talk through it. But I think there's really only one person who can explain what we just saw right there.
Yeah, and after giving 2 points to the opponent, I don't think anybody wants to hear his explanation.
Yeah, he may not want to talk, but I have a feeling the coach over there on the sidelines is going to ask him, what the heck just happened? And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A give left side for Gibbs. There's the power. Here comes some speed. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Looking to throw. Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
49ers 11.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back with the 27.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocks away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph his pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. 49ers down by 16. Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be cut for 2, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now, your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
49ers.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Brings up
Offense to the line. Second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the gun they go to Gibbs. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
The 25-yard
Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Third down run by Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Big gain downfield. And it's not over yet for both fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion will force overtime.
San Francisco.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Almost, man, almost.
As he intercepts him for the second time this game.
49ers 25. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
GG's, man.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40.
GG's, brother.
More timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
And shout out to Bam, right? You know, he's stuff in history. And I'm kind of salty
and we
that
are underway from SoFi Stadium.
One of my favorite players for sure. But I'm going to just say this, man. Joel did it efficiently and he did it in 3 quarters.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. This is 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, 82 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road. Here in L.A. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Across midfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good pickup there on 20 yards. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Caught on a slant. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Colby Parkinson from a yard out. And the Rams are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point spins the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Vikings 6.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have regained the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. This time, the extra point up and good. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Pushing his way through. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Rams.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. There's Stafford.
At the 36-yard line.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set! 180!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll work down inside the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the Vikings' 44-yard line.
2nd and 6. To throw is Stafford. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. McCarthy off the play fake. Pass complete to Addison. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
McCarthy's pass complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 12.
On play action, now McCarthy. Here's a diving catch right side. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. McCarthy going to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On play action, McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. He's going to swing this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And he's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Rams first down. First down.
Now Stafford.
45-yard line.
Complete. Smith has it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stafford looks to throw again. And they'll throw the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. 23 yards on the play. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run straight ahead with Corum. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 6-yard
Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's now third down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Williams fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal. At the 2.
Corum is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Colby Parkinson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Rams have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. Gets through, and now an opening. Oh, what a move. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, 68 yards. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And out a middle across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Ready. Monday. Yellow 20. Double right. 20 hot.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on the 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now 2nd and 4.
Vikings 22-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A big play looming on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
They'll run here with Plum. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
That's crazy.
The linebackers has got it.
GG's, man.
Get the score and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it,
That's
heartbreaking.
wild.
They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of
Damn.
because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. This is caught by Williams. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself.
Show another one.
And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
You got 2 fumbles, bro. Give me a break.
If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by a Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like that game. Because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.